Today we have a fantastic set of cards that I've been waiting to show you guys. Just trying to find the right angle here because something got bumped, I think. There we go. I don't know what's going on there. So here's what we have for you guys today. It is, in fact, the Killer Bees. Look at that. Okay, so we showed you the box. Boop. We showed you these during David's collection video, and he had actually bought 2 packs. One of them came home with me, and we opened the other one off camera. Just so that we could see what it looked like. So now, for the first time on camera, I will be opening these so you guys can have a look. What is going on today? Things are wobbly. So I got this off from Amazon. Very, very sturdy little desk here. It's a joke. Anyway, yeah, so Killer Bees. So kind of goes in the same line as what we just looked at with the asteroids. So let's take a look at these. What a sleek looking box. Killer Bees on the front, EKB 1240S. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds cool. So on the back you have a little bit of a chemistry design. So I'm guessing maybe because it's supposed to look like honeycomb. And it's been a while since I've actually taken chemistry, so I'm not going to attempt to tell you anything about what that says, just because I don't remember. Let's see here. So this is the fun part. This doesn't have a easy tab open, or does it? Yeah, here we go. Ooh. We like the slow reveal, if we can get it. There we go. Into the pocket it goes. So now we have this fantastic, so no seal, mind you, it was just the cellophane on the outside. Playing cards up top. Created and distributed by the Ellusionist Playing Card Company, San Rafael, California. Fantastic. So nice little bottom there. Now for the opening. Look at that. More designs on the inside. Just a continuation of that outside design. We've got some bees on the inside flaps there. The whole thing is black. Cards come out. Already slipping and sliding right out of my hands. Looks like that is everything. Nothing else inside the box there. Okay, so just looking at the cards, we do have an Ellusionist Playing Card Company. If the bee disappeared off the surface of the globe, then man would only have 4 years of life left. No more bees, no more pollination, no more plants, no more animals, no more man. Albert Einstein. Fantastic. So looking at the back design here real quick, you basically have that gold. It's all black, but you've got that gold. And then the 2 bees on the outside. We do have another ad card here. Let's go ahead and read this. The Beemageddon. Sounds pretty dark. 10 million hives wiped out in the past 6 years. You need to see bees exactly the same as crops. Bees are more necessary to growing food than tractors are. We are dependent on their ability to pollinate the food we need to eat. Completely dependent. We should be bowing down to thank the honeybee every day we find ourselves alive. Instead, we load their little bodies with a witch's brew of pesticide that have caused CCD, colony collapse disorder. Whole hives are wiped out almost instantly. We are making headway toward fixing the issues and understanding it. But our little bees need all the help they can get. Ellusionist has designed the Killer Bee deck to bring support to the honeybee. 10% of profits of all Killer Bee decks will be donated to honeybees everywhere via www.iucn.org. So there you have it. This deck is designed. Wow. This is one that I've been looking forward to. I love the bees. I love bees. I love the whole idea. Honey. I mean, you know what honey is good for. Pretty much everything. So it feels fantastic. We've been jumping around a little bit in our little category list. And so let's take a look at the jokers. They are a little bit different, which is interesting. So this one is the life cycle of a bee. So as you can see, not that I'm trying to rhyme here, is that the bee cycles around, goes from the flower to the honeycomb. And then you got the beekeeper. It's a killer bee, right? So the beekeeper tries to take the honey, the bee stings the beekeeper. The beekeeper is now in the little grave down there. Now you have this one, which is the, let's see, so you got the beekeeper, and let's see, so this one, he takes the honey and distributes it to all the people. So this beekeeper actually was successful. Fantastic. So the Ace of Spades, so I'll just go through them like this. So the Ace of Spades looks like a little honeycomb, and then all the little numbers, I gotta kind of go off to the side a little bit here. A little bit of honeycombs action there. So the pips are kind of shaped a little bit differently, so I really love that. Look at that. So that's just a kind of like a line drawing of the court cards, and I think they all have different like honey-based things. If I'm not mistaken. Probably am. Yeah, it's just the normal stuff. Yellow and white are the color themes here. Let's take a look at those court cards. Look at that. Oof. That's fun. The clubs. Nice. So this is a beautiful set of cards. We've been getting more and more into the cards that have the ink on the front as well as the back. And now just look at how slim that deck is. I mean, we're talking super, super thin. You can just hear it, I think. There's no chunkiness whatsoever. It spreads beautifully, if I knew how to spread cards. So I have been working on a different fan lately. Let's see how it looks here. A couple of different fans, rather. So I actually found a video when, because Michael P. taught us how to do that double fan, which was awesome. So this one is actually it's a thumb fan, like that, and then it's a smear fan, like that. So you get the double fan in there, and then you just close up the one side, and then you can close up the other side. And then the one that Michael P was showing us is this is my version of it. Get a nice little split in the cards. Grab over here. Open it up. Didn't get a big enough pile on this side. Doing the top shot's a little hard there. There we go. Grab like so. Open up that fan. Twist it over. Very sloppy here. Close it up. But the cards themselves, they feel super, super thin, which I absolutely love about that B feel. Or just in general. I don't know if it's a B stock, but they feel great. And they're super thin. Let's take a look here. Wow. I mean, look how thin that is. I mean, we're talking just a pushover here to see how many cards, even still more. Right there. This is how many cards. That's 6 cards. 6. Wow. That's a super pressed down deck of cards right there. Super thin stock. Oh, beautiful. Even the regular B, we're talking 6 cards worth. And the Bs feel great. There's a heaviness to the regular B stock compared to the killer Bs, which are super light. Just in general, I mean, you almost feel like you're not even holding anything in your hands. The smoothness of everything, the action of the cards themselves, just a beautiful, beautiful. We're trying. But so the big question is, would I use them? Every day. These are probably going to be in my pocket every single day. I absolutely love them. I love the way they feel. I love the way that they look. If the asteroids felt as good as these, I'd probably carry them every single day as well. It's really the selling point for these cards, the super thinness of them, and just how nice the action is with them. Let's see here. I know I see people doing that. Like, I usually do this like that, but I see a lot of people when they do it, they chase it, so maybe that makes it look a little bit better. But man, oh man, look at these cards. What a fantastic deck. And then they're just, these are diamonds, and these are just the little honeycombs. David and I do plan on collecting B cards. So if there are any cards out there that, we mentioned the Metalux Bs, with the crimson backs, if there are any B cards out there that we don't know of, even if we do know about them, just go ahead and comment down below what some really nice B cards are, in your opinion. Yeah, absolutely love these cards. I would use them every single day for every single trick. Well, I mean, I don't know if I could do a color change with them, just because of how different the stock is. And if you were to do a color change with these types of cards, you probably, I'm guessing you probably want to have a similar back design in the sense that you want them to be black. So it could probably work with the asteroids. The only reason why I say that is because I've tried to do other color changes, and they stick out when you're, even if you do a spread and you don't spread the bottom, there's a little bit of a hint of white showing. So that's what I've noticed with that. But these, man, these are nice for sure. Speaking of, like, so I just had some cereal this morning. They're Waffle-Os, or Eggo waffle cereal, but they look like little honeycombs. But the honeycombs are one of my favorite types of cereal. I just love honey. David and I, last year, I want to share this story with you real quick. We didn't actually get into doing it, and I'm not sure if we're going to actually get into it yet. So David, let me know down below when you get a chance to watch this. Let me know if we're still up for that project. So last year, We had this idea when we were all on shutdown here in the United States. I know we go back and forth between where we're at with that, but David and I had the idea of actually producing mead. So just the fun enterprise of producing something. We always look for ideas to try to keep ourselves busy, and the idea was for him to create a batch and for myself to create a batch, and then to like see which one was better based on the different nuanced things that we did with those different batches. That didn't end up happening. So my thoughts are, I'd like to still do it at some point. So yeah, David, let me know down below if that's something that we're gonna do. But these bees are the shiz knees. Is that right? I don't know. I'll just leave the wrapping to the wrappers, and I'll just eat the candy. Anyway, stay positive, stay active, and stay awesome. And until next time, buzz, 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 buzz.